I am powered by Love TV. This is your Soulmate Soul Scope reading for Aries Decan 2. The birthdays from March 31st to April 9th. Roll 5, Scene 1, Take 1. And the reading is from December 1st to the 15th with Josh. Action.
All right, welcome in. Thank you, my Aries Decan 3 friends. Adjustment here real quick. So welcome in. We are doing our Soulmate Soul Scope readings here, channeling the energies for the 1st through the 15th of December. We want to thank you guys for being supportive. We are also doing a little added 2020 year-end review because we're going to be going ahead and doing 2021 predictions that we'll do on the 15th for the second half of the month. So be sure to subscribe, hit that bell, and the like button here. For those who are new and for those who are just coming in, these are Akashic Record readings here from your soul books, which bring down messages, guides. We've been doing this for a while. So I want to get started here with my Aries Decan 3 friends. Our year-end review, because the year for us has been explorative, has been one of hearing new beginnings in work. I'm hearing newfound passions, hearing newfound drives, all pertaining to kind of either work or just kind of side passions, hobbies, things that we were liking to do for ourselves. And so we've been moving very well in those aspects and just kind of finding things we like to do, seeing things with our hands, being kind of creative, seeing exploring new avenues for physical health and fitness, and so all these avenues were explored and started in this year as we moved forward, and then we started feeling like something was missing. Some of us in relationships started to drift off in a connection. Some of us, there was breakups towards July, August, September. There was miscommunication going on. There were some arguments and things, and we couldn't necessarily figure out why. It's like everything's been going well for us. It was a point of just not seeing the other person where they were at, and some of us here have been trying to battle that. As of late, the energies have been feeling lonely. We've been feeling a little hurt. We've been trying to continue to do things for ourselves and continue our passions, but the feeling isn't quite the same anymore like it was in the beginning of the year and what we're doing. And so now we're just kind of doing it because, like, well, this is the only thing I got. It's the only thing that's kind of keeping me sane right now. I really want to, find someone or make amends. I can't see myself doing that. It was their fault. They put the blame on them, blah, 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 and all these other things. And we haven't really necessarily looked at the root of how we were actually, how we even created this relationship or this love. And it's not necessarily the same way that we created this drive or this passion, exploring this new thing, bringing our whole heart into this project. They're telling me that it's been some hurt, and it's going to be more hurt if we don't begin to make a significant change. They are putting a halt on not just Decan 3s, they're doing it across the board. some of you had started to try and make the changes, so they want to at least give you guys who are tuning in are making these interpersonal changes on the way we give love, the way we receive love, the way we deal with our communications with others, and not trying to work our energy on them. We've been trying to be more cautious on that, and so those that haven't, those that continue to push and continue to strive by trying to, as I said, bend people's will, that's just not gonna fly anymore. And the reason they're saying that you've been feeling lonely is because of the energy that you continue to give off, and you have to reevaluate the way you communicate, the way you ask people for things, the way you express your emotions, express your feelings, express these things. That you need to come to an understanding of what you've been doing. So they want you to go back down memory lane. They're going to bring some of these out here. You're just going to get wound after wound, memory after memory. Dreams are getting weirder. And so we have to take these steps at this time because this is a powerful intention time. And if we do, you'll see greater changes in manifesting from love, because right now they're saying they're just going to start making you manifest from fear, which you've already started. Earlier this year and years prior, you were manifesting from a point of willpower, wanting this to happen, making things happen. And yeah, sure, that works in the 3D world based on physical money and certain things. Doesn't necessarily stay. So we have experienced fluctuations up and down, losing things and then gaining, and losing and gaining. And we're looking for a solid more stability because when it comes to getting into relationships and love and ourselves, we've just been going based out of fear. And they're going to continue everything based out of fear of losing it if we do not move forward here. To learn how to love ourselves and learn how to love others properly, I guess is the way they want to say that. So we're got some cards here for you. Because these next 2 weeks are going to be crucial. And so, boom, 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 boom. What do we need to release? This is what you need to search for. This is why they're bringing back these old wounds. This is why they're bringing back these old memories, the feelings of being lonely. It's time to be this, so that way we can heal and attract out of love, not out of I just need someone, or you have to be here for me, or knowing certain people's areas of how they help you. So we have to go back and see why, because right now this is you. Emotions are running high. Everything's going all over the place. We don't know why. It's happening to us right now, and so that's why we're trying to tell you why it's happening. It's because we've been creating a state of at least in the last few months, at a state of not wanting to lose everything. And you're like, yo, what? How can I turn this around and get back to where I'm going? They don't want you to get back to where you were. They want you to heal and become a new, get a new way of obtaining love, obtaining money, obtaining financial stability, obtaining stability in family and relationships. So they're asking for you to surrender. To surrender with the divine. Surrender to your higher self. Allow them to move you. Allow them to work. Allow yourself to sit in it and not continue to do all these other things because you're only fooling yourself. And you know that. You're only kidding who you are. So you are good enough. They're saying you have the power to do so. You have the choice to make to do so. Those that choose to do so and those that choose to surrender will experience a kind of glorified, almost like a metamorphosis, turning into a beautiful butterfly and being able to fly in love and manifest in love and attract all these things that we've been dreaming for. And so that's why they want you to not lose hope and just give up, but to continue to have faith in the things that we see ourselves as, is the way we see ourselves as bringing light into our life and love into our life and love into others' lives, with them, wanting to help us instead of us having to go to them every time at certain points. And so this is definitely going to be a big time for transformation and looking at what we need to release and pay attention to these emotions that are moving forward. And we're going to get just one keeper card here for you. Our keepers of the light. These are energies that are going to be with you at this time, just to show you and help guide you through this tough time of inner work. They say you can't put it off anymore, because if you do, again, they've been telling this across the board, they are shutting down the way you work. You'll see it start collapsing on the outside, and you'll have to reach the lowest of the low to be able to restart. And you don't want that, because I don't want that for you. I want to see you blossom. See you where you truly see yourself standing as a whole vibration in love and giving and creating. Alright, so that's enough. Here's your card, Infinite Abundance. So, when we make the choice, I'm going to show you this card here. Nash will bring it out for you. I'll show you a better view. But when we make the choice to surrender, figure out what we need to release, and move forward in these deep emotions, in these old wounds, in these continued workings of how we treat others and how we treat ourselves. It starts there. You manipulate, you let your ego manipulate, but you also manipulate, trick yourself into believing certain things, that you are okay, everything's good, look at what I've done, look at what I've created, standing in this kind of proud self, 3D self, and there's no more room for that here. And you see it crumbling, you're trying so hard to hold everything up, and they're saying they're just going to collapse it down on you until you begin to make the ultimate surrender of letting everything go and recreating. And you are good enough to achieve this love here, an infinite abundance here with Lord Ganesh. He's telling you at this time, as we begin to make this choice, obstacles are being removed, spiritual support and connections are increasing. And that's why they tell you to surrender at this time. So I do want to appreciate you guys tuning in here. I know it's hard to hear, and sometimes we have to do this. Sometimes it is hard to say even, but I do see, once that choice is made, they're saying here, they've already said it in the cards, having faith in the dreams and with the infinite abundance of Lord Ganesh at your side, reconnecting, that you can come out of this on top and even better than you were when you were bringing in all these other stabilities in your life from the material aspect. So I do appreciate you guys here tuning in here to our Soulmate Soul Scope readings. Again, don't forget we are doing 2021 predictions. So start doing some work so that way everything will start turning around for you here by the 15th. And I do appreciate it. And I am Josh, sending you guys love and light, and I am signing out.